Welcome to the MoneyWise Kids FinComic. Today we're looking at Apple Inc., ticker symbol Apple, for fiscal year 2024. The company behind your iPhone just made more money than most countries. Here's how. Revenue was $391.0 billion, net income was $104.0 billion, and year-over-year growth was plus 2.0%. Let's break it all down in 6 panels. Panel 1, Meet the Giant. Apple isn't just the logo on your phone, it's one of the biggest companies on earth. From iPhones to MacBooks to Apple Music, they've built an empire that touches billions of people every single day. Think of Apple as the ultimate school store that literally everyone shops at. Key fact: $391 billion in total sales in 2024. Think of it like, imagine if your school store sold something to every single student on earth twice. Panel 2, the Cash Register Goes Brrrr. Apple pulled in $391 billion in revenue this year. That's the total amount of money customers handed over for iPhones, AirPods, subscriptions, and everything else. And they grew by 2% from last year, which sounds small, but when you're already this massive, even a little growth is huge. Key fact: plus 2.0% revenue growth year over year. Think of it like, if you already sold 1,000 cookies at the bake sale last year, selling 1,020 this year means you found 20 new customers when everyone already bought from you. Panel 3, Keeping the Good Stuff. Here's where Apple flexes. Out of every dollar they earn, they keep about 46 cents after paying for parts and manufacturing. That's their gross profit margin. Then after all expenses, they still pocket nearly 27 cents as pure profit. Apple earned $104 billion in net income, which is like printing money. Key fact: $104 billion net income, 26.6% net margin. Think of it like, if you sold lemonade for $1 a cup and kept 27 cents profit from each one, you'd be running a killer lemonade stand. Apple does that at a $391 billion scale. Panel 4, Slow and Steady Wins. Apple's 2% growth might not sound flashy compared to some tech startups, but that's because Apple is already a giant. Growing when you're this big is like a 7-foot basketball player still getting taller. The real power move? Their profit margins stayed super thick, meaning they're not just growing, they're growing efficiently. Key fact: 46.2% gross profit margin. Think of it like, it's like getting a 98% on a test and then getting a 99% next time. The jump is small, but you were already crushing it. Panel 5, What do investors think? Investors look at Apple and see a company that reliably prints billions in profit every single quarter. Even without a specific PE ratio to share, the vibe is clear. Wall Street trusts Apple like students trust Wi-Fi, they just expect it to work. People pay premium prices for Apple stock because they believe the money machine won't stop. Key fact: one of the most trusted brands on Wall Street. Think of it like, buying Apple stock is like picking the kid who always wins class president. Safe bet, proven track record, no surprises. Panel 6, Why should you care? Apple shows that building something people love and doing it efficiently creates insane wealth over time. You don't need to launch a tech company tomorrow, but understanding how a business makes and keeps money is a superpower. Whether you invest, create, or just stay curious, knowing this stuff puts you ahead of 99% of adults. Key fact: Apple keeps 27 cents of every dollar it earns. Think of it like, learning how money works at your age is like getting a cheat code for adulthood. Most people don't figure this out until way later. That's the Apple FY2024 FinComic report card. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to MoneyWise Kids for more financial comics every week. Remember, learning about money is a superpower. See you next time.